So I'll look at it a different way, okay? If either of you performed the way either of them performed tonight, you'd be out of a job, okay? And I don't even think you'd complain about it. The bar has gotten so low that my hope is that for all you guys at home who are watching this, you looked at that stage, you saw a guy who's a sick man, and you saw a guy who's arguably a bad man on the stage at the same time. And I really hope the conclusion is a resounding, we have to do better than this. These two men are an embarrassment to the United States of America. That debate was an embarrassment. I actually felt bad for the moderators. I don't even know what there was to follow up on. They weren't making any sense. Trump, too. When he's not making things up, he's making things worse. He didn't say a single positive thing about the United States of America except that he's great the whole night. And Biden is clearly past it, okay? Now, will Biden see that? Will he listen? Because, look, Trump's not going anywhere, okay? Trump's the nominee.
He's leading in the polls,
but he's not going anywhere. So let's put that to the side. Biden's an open question. Is it true, you'll hear some people tonight saying, you know, I've heard the Democrats are waiting for tonight. I think that's all BS. I've never heard anybody that bundles money for the DNC, and they are the people who know, okay? They are the people who say what's going to happen, that they were looking at tonight for whether or not they'll make a move on Biden. It's not going to happen. And a convention would be chaos if it were open. But Joe Biden has to make a decision.
But that's exactly right.
If he decides.
He's got to listen, and he's got to look, and he's got to talk to his wife, and he's got to think. If I really believe that Donald Trump is a danger to the American people, and you know what? That case can be made. That case can be made, especially based on what I saw tonight. Do I have to step aside because I'm clearly not going to beat him? Only Joe Biden can answer that question, and only Joe Biden can get rid of Joe Biden.
And the only people who are going to do that are Jill Biden and maybe Barack and Michelle Obama. That's it. That's the only way that this could happen.
But then what do you do? Let's say he does arrive at that.
Right, that's what you and I were just discussing. What
does he do? So he says, you know what? I don't have it anymore. I thought I did. I thought I had it. But you know, tonight, I went out there thinking I was going to have a good night. I sucked. I can't make the case to the American people. I can't connect about our needs. I can't make a case that I can deliver us to a better place. It's not there. Well, then what? You go with Kamala Harris? That is a fast ticket to failure. She's the only Democrat that polls lower than Biden.
They did try and go around.
Now you got to go to an open convention, and it will be chaos. Now, what does this mean for Bobby Kennedy? Bobby Kennedy may have had the best night of the three in terms of if you're not desperate for an alternative after watching this. I mean, I will be shocked if on election night, which hopefully we're all together for, that we're talking about record numbers of turnout. I don't know what's going to make somebody leave the house to want to vote for either of these guys. I guess fear. I guess fear of the alternative. Not the biggest motivator.
All right,
but I really hope that that is what cashes in with people tonight, is that they look at this, they realize the two-party system is a failure. This is what it has produced, and this is unacceptable.
Well, we
to the
know
American people.
what is it, 70% of Americans are deeply unhappy with these two choices.
They should be.
Tonight's debate didn't bring that home. Yeah.
They should.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.